Welcome back for more Little Big Planet. I've got something to show you. Not the wedding. I don't know why it keeps opening up onto the wedding. Actually, I think it's because it's the first in, like, as you're going through the list of levels, like, it's the first set to not have all of them having been played. You can see I don't have the little icon. I don't have any icons on there. But let me show you some icons I do have. So that's the gardens all aced up, and it's good to know you don't have to ace the challenge levels. They realized that that would be impossible, so you don't have to do that. But you do have to ace the races. So I can't say I've aced every level in the game possible, but I have aced the whole main story. Every one of these big patches. Don't step on that patches. I'll bring you down. But all of these patches all have the little aced badge on them now. Yeah, see, this is one level where I'm like, yeah, no, I don't need to get the aced badge on every level. You know, I don't need it on every level possible. I'm good. It was tough enough to get all of these, but I just kind of felt like it. Like, I did the whichever one of these. I think it was this one, because, you know, I tried to and then I didn't. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna end the episode, and I didn't feel good about ending it there, so I, you know, recorded getting this, and I was like, oh well, you know, I aced this level, I aced that one, I aced the final boss. Why don't I try acing this one? And then I did, and then I was like, why don't I just try acing the whole game? So I did. Well, okay, again, not really the whole game, technically, but all the main story levels. And I want to show you what you get for that. So I don't know if you get anything for acing every single level possible, but for acing the main story levels, let's see, some spoilers there. For acing the gardens, you get these costume pieces. For acing the savannah, you get these. It's a little ringmaster. For acing the wedding, acing the canyons, no cowboy shirt. Like, you get everything for a cowboy except a shirt. Why? Acing the metropolis, you get a little hand puppet. Yeah. You can open and close the mouth. If you're good, you could probably, like, actually puppeteer the little hand puppet. Does it do expressions? I can't tell. Oh, it does. You see, its mouth is a little scrunkly. That's neat. I can't even really get it to where you can see the mouth on this one. Or maybe it's not doing expressions and it just looks like that because it's mapped to the hand. Yeah, so the lower lip is the thumb. I think that's what's going on, actually, but okay, anyway. So yeah, acing Metropolis, acing the islands. It's funny to me that it's like, you ace one level, you get the festival outfit. You ace another, you get the festival headband. You ace the third, googly eyes. I don't know, maybe it's a culture thing I don't get. Maybe googly eyeglasses are a big hit at festivals in Japan. Acing the magician's place, he turns you into a chicken. And acing the collector's lair, it doesn't really work without the skin. I was gonna do skins, but I wanted to show you only the items you get from acing them, and none of them include skins. But anyway, no, not that outfit. If you can guess where we're gonna go now. based on the outfit. I figured, let's do the Metal Gear Solid pack. I feel like that's the one I got first. And I normally don't care about crossovers, but I feel like all of these DLC crossover packs are worth it because they come with gameplay mechanics. So like, these are pretty well done. At least I remember them being good. I'm sure they still would be. And I should note, I have never played a Metal Gear Solid game before. I have played a demo for... Oh, right. This is like a little shooting range. Hang on, let me get it. Oh, I don't have this. I don't have the sticker for it. Okay. It does need a specific sticker. I thought it was any sticker. Technology has created a new kind of military. Yeah, I played the demo for the one that was on the 3DS, and that's my entire extent, with every move and every thought of every soldier can be controlled. So like that demo and these levels, that's my entire Metal Gear Solid knowledge, except for one. Oh yeah, and Smash Bros. Is that the sticker I need? I see one's the sound bubble. No, it's a background. That's weird. I didn't know you could put the background in a costume. Or a bubble. Sorry, I was distracted by getting the costume pieces. Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, I'm very serious right now. With my very serious high-tech outfit, fit for war, which has changed. I really just put on the ninja mask and the Wellington boots, and then the Iron Man gauntlets, because I figured that made sense for Metal Gear Solid. Begin your training and learn how to use the Paintinator, a new thing. And actually, if we're going into VR training, maybe I should change my costume to fit. Let's see. No, of course I don't have the sticker. I only got the background and the sound. Welcome to VR training. Proceed to the next room for your first lesson. Good. Hang on. There. I like this skin, so I want to use it. Here is our new secret weapon, the Paintinator. Aim with the right stick and use R1 to shoot. Destroy all targets and then continue. So yeah, guns in LittleBigPlanet. Paint guns. Actually, maybe I should change my poppet color to, excuse me, make the paint pop out more. So yeah, it uses R1, so I believe you can't grab while holding it. Good shooting. Go to the next room for some more target practice. I don't know why they didn't use L1 instead, because all it does is make your name appear. I guess they felt that was an important feature for multiplayer. So yeah, it's a pretty easy to use thing. Just point and shoot. You don't get a reticle, unfortunately, but that's kind of the skill of it, I guess you could say. Now try using the Paintinator against moving targets. These targets will require 10 hits each. You can refill your paint at one of these paint stations. Although it depends on the level. Because some have infinite paint, some will give you a Paintinator with infinite ammo, and some can, like, it's one of those things that you can tweak. You can set a limit on it. Just like the paint switches that we're hitting on those targets. So it's like, you know, like a key switch, but instead of looking for a key, it looks for being hit by paint. Next targets are on different layers. Move between the layers to shoot them. And the switches you can also set to have, you know, take a certain amount of hits before activating whatever. In this case, the dissolving material. And yes, you can paintball other players too. I think they're basically just treated as a sticker. Let me see. Yeah, it's a sticker, and then you can just put it on yourself. Or if I had the clearance, yeah, it shoots too far. But if there was enough space, the paintball is affected by gravity, so it would eventually come back down, and I could shoot myself with it. Have you noticed the paintinator switches yet? Those show you how many hits a target has left. Yeah, so it also kind of acts as a health bar, which you can hide if you decide that you know, if you're making a level and you don't want that thing to, you don't want the player to know how much health the thing has. Try using the paintinator to shoot unprotected creature brains. Protected creature brains cannot be shot. I forgot that was a thing. You could also hit creature brains. If you actually aim at it, right? Yeah, that's neat. See, this makes the DLC really worth it. You're getting an entirely new gameplay mechanic, the paintinator. Some enemies can shoot back, so use cover if you want to avoid being frazzled. So I guess that's the official term for being shot by plasma balls. I think this is the first time that LittleBigPlanet had the plasma danger. And I think you had to use a glitch if you wanted to use plasma on anything other than those plasma balls they give you. Or maybe I'm remembering the opposite? Well done. You have completed VR training and are now authorized to take the Paintinator and Paintinator Switch for use in your own creations. Oh yeah, see. Plasma ball. The Paintinator and Paint Switch. That's still not a high enough ceiling to shoot myself. Otacon, head, body, Kojima Foxhound. No lives lost. Which wins you the music. I should try to change back to my costume real quick. Where is it? There we go. Although maybe I should put on that mask I got in the previous level. But I think this is supposed to be the bad guys, so maybe I don't want to be a bad guy. This also comes with costume DLC, which I'm actually wearing the Meryl vest right now. Let me go back in and hit that sticker switch. I think it changes how the level works. So yeah, I'm wearing Meryl's vest, I believe. The nice harness. And it also has, of course, Snake himself. Raiden, I think. And Psycho Mantis. I skipped a tutorial. Now it's go time. Okay, I think it's still infinite paint. So I don't have to worry. Try to speed run it. Be a fast whatever Snake is. Spy? Soldier? Super soldier? I don't know. Like I said, never really played a Metal Gear Solid. I want to. I just haven't. Just haven't gone around to it yet. Too busy with Assassin's Creed. Whoa! Don't hit me with the plasma. I mean, you can hit me with it in the next level, because I do want to show what the death effect is like. What it's like getting frazzled. But for now, I want to... Actually, you know, I don't even need to ace this. I already aced this level. The only thing I'd be getting right now would be Bragnarites. Which I don't know that I'm particularly earning if I'm not being a good shot with these targets. Boop, boop, boop. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, they fall out from under you. I saw those motors. I knew they were going to do something. Ooh, now he's got armor. Come on. Actually tiring my hand out a little bit, mashing the button. Kind of wish that pop in the brain would make it stop shooting. There we go. So that 485 seconds. Oh, there we go. That's all materials. Is this a... Oh, wait. I see. Okay. It's like, is this a completely new room? No, this is just this room, but with 2 of these things. And why was only that one shooting? Does this mean LittleBigPlanet's a cover shooter? You know, the good old cover shooters, you know, Mass Effect, Gears of War, LittleBigPlanet, everybody's favorites. Alright, now how's that for a score? Put on my serious face. Oh, you can press circle to drop it. Unless they set it so that you can't drop it. Which wins you practice target. VR grid red, VR grid green. And a lot of points. Oh, I didn't know what level of angry I was on. Apparently I was already on the final level. Hey, wait, I didn't up no high scores? What? Okay, whatever. Act 3. The mission. Embark on your mission. Investigate the mysterious level spammer. Why is that PlayStation Store icon over there? What are you doing? Yes, I know that's where I got you from. That's where you get all the DLC from. Somebody has created a machine which turns out identical levels 24 hours a day. Locate and destroy it before it's too late. Sneak past the searchlights to investigate the enemy base. So first we had shooting mechanics, and now stealth mechanics. Stay out of range of the spotlight. And actually, if I remember correctly, the way player sensors worked in this game, you could not set them to detect on a specific layer. So spotlights were your way of doing that. So not only are they a ray of light, but they're also a player detector. Which in this case, when you get detected, they'll shut out the prizes. And I think activate a turret. Yeah, see, there's the prizes that would have been shut out before. And we got the spotlight just then. Great work. This mission is no longer about stealth, so it's time to bring out the Paintinator. Well, that was quick. Whatever that is, I want it. Actually, I should probably be more careful with my shooting, in case it is in limited ammo. That's weird, they shrunk down the points. You can do that. You can adjust the size of point bubbles. It's just weird. I'm gonna play it carefully. Playing through this level pack reminds me of Christmas time. Whoa. And I don't quite remember why. I don't know if that's around the time I got it, or if I was just replaying the levels just to try to get all the stuff at that time, but it reminds me around Christmas time. And I think that time I streamed through this game, I did that around Christmas time because the game, you know, reminds me of Christmas time. Wait, hang on. I saw stuff down here. Oh, no. Can I make that jump? Ah! Okay. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Is that gonna make it? Yeah, there we go. We're fine. Yeah, I probably shouldn't make the promise of acing these levels. Because I'm sure that the final level is going to be very difficult. So I'm just not going to promise that I'll be able to make it through that. I don't know if you get anything good for it. I also don't remember if these levels have any multiplayer segments, so I was gonna say might be able to do it, but no, I'm pretty sure they... Maybe not the Metal Gear Solid ones, but probably the Pirates. Spoilers, that's the next pack, the Pirates of the Caribbean. Man, I just keep ruining all my surprises, don't I? Like I ruined the surprise of the costume I was gonna wear, and then Now I'm ruining what it's gonna be. Oh well. It happens. Get these tanks out of here. Get out of here. So I think when you hit, yeah. Hit those and point bubbles come out. Those are neat. That's something you can't see in LittleBigPlanet normally. Just spitting out point bubbles every time you interact with it. I mean, you could set that up with like a grab switch or something, but the main story didn't. So it's just interesting to see it. Could it hit? No. Okay, the head. Could hit the head. I definitely found these levels inspiring too, wanting to try to make cool, you know, weapons that you fight against with the Paintinator. I think I'm more so leaning towards robots, you know, mechs and stuff, rather than specifically tanks like we're seeing here so far. But I think I did try to mimic this vehicle. Well, okay, I thought it had an armor layer, but not quite working out how I thought. Shoot the grenades out of the sky. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I forgot he explodes like that. I wonder, I never paid attention to if... Oh man, I'm covered in soot. I never paid attention to if the... Well, what am I... Lost my train of thought. Was it? If the collectibles, because they're bigger bubbles, are they worth more points than point bubbles? Because they do count as point bubbles for the sake of keeping your score going. I have no idea what I'm doing with my arms here. I'm surfing, I guess. I don't know what that music was. I was just trying to hum. Anyway, I'm gonna stop being ridiculous now. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.